are in the Fox 43 kitchen with the Olivia's crew. And yes, no April Fool's joke today. Chef Harry is joining us. He's at work peeling the potatoes. How the tables have turned. Chef Yanni is here telling his dad what to do. We got Dre over there. And
I'm here.
There we go. The whole family's here. Okay, what are we making today?
All right, so we're gonna take it back in time. This is a very classic Greek style way of doing chicken over here. Okay. So if you join me at the casserole, okay? Right here, my casserole dish. I got my mirepoix on the very bottom, which is going to consist of onion, celery, carrot. If you'll notice, I cut my mirepoix in bigger chunks because everything in this casserole pan you're going to be eating today. Underneath my chicken, I then have some Yukon Gold potatoes. You can use whatever potatoes you like. Yukon Gold, if you're going to do them traditional style for Greek, you got to peel all the skin off, okay? So Yukon Gold, that's why Chef Harry's over here putting in his work, earning that paycheck, peeling potatoes. Got them under my chicken.
If a Greek doesn't peel.
That's exactly right. It doesn't get much simpler math than that, people. And then on top of that, I got half a chicken, okay? So now it's time to season this up. So we're gonna start with some black pepper. And you're seasoning everything, okay? Because like I said, you're gonna be eating the vegetables, you're gonna be eating the potatoes, you're gonna be eating the chicken. So when I'm seasoning here, I'm spreading it across my entire dish. And Dad, feel free to chime in at any time if you want me to add more seasoning or less. First was black pepper. We're gonna do a little bit of salt.
Yeah, I like that salt content for sure.
Okay,
Black
and then we
pepper,
got
more
fancy paprika on this one.
What makes it fancy?
Well,
just you sprinkling it?
Yeah, the way it presents itself to you as you eat it. You know
It
what I
does
mean?
look
It's very
fancy
classic.
on there.
Fancy
Yeah.
paprika's got a little bit more notes of like a sweeter flavor than like a smoked paprika. And this dish is light. You want a little bit more black pepper, you said, Dad?
Yeah, I like season up. Raw
Okay.
meat. And just like we always say with the steaks, you want a good amount of salt and pepper on the steaks, bring out that flavor.
Speaking of seasonings, I got some fresh rosemary over here. Just got freshly diced and put a good amount, okay? And we're not done here because I got more, okay? This is the Olivia's famous garlic butter going on top.
Oh, yeah, baby.
Okay? A lot of flavor to be had there. And also notice for this, I'm not going to be putting any sort of liquid in here, all right? Because these chickens, combined with this butter here, they're going to produce so much natural, delicious oils and juice that are going to be coming out of here. You're not going to need to add anything, okay? Right. Now it's time to add a little bit of yellow mustard, and that's a Greek thing. Dad, you want to talk about how much Greek people like mustard?
Yeah, just a little bit.
Got it.
That's about perfect right there. Now the trick is when you put that mustard on there, you want to rub it into the meat with the garlic butter.
Ah.
So just rub it onto your meat.
Ready? Massage time. Real gentle. Happy Easter to the chickens.
There
you
you
know?
go.
You know? Everybody here is
Everyone
happy.
deserves a massage.
Yep. And got a little bit
There you
underneath
go.
as well.
Get underneath, get everywhere, all around that chicken. And this works good for your lamb. So if you're making this recipe at home this Easter and you want to use lamb instead of chicken, you know what that makes? Greek lamb and potatoes. That's it.
Wow. I'm coming to your
that
house if
exact-
you got lamb, all right?
I hope
people?
so. You're cooking.
Keep that in mind. All right, let me glove off. I'm going to show you how we're going to put this in the oven now, all right? You're going to go saran wrap and foil. What happened to my stuff over here? Here it is. All right, so saran wrap down first. Can you hold my foil?
I'd love nothing more to give you a chance.
Thank you. Appreciate it. All right, so saran wrap down. All right, go right here. Thank you, guys. Thanks for being there. Okay, next up is foil. Put the foil on top, shiny side down, always. That's going to trap heat. It's going to cook faster. Now, we're going to take this chicken to 160. Bone-in chicken's got to be done at 165. So when I probe it at 160, I'm taking this aluminum foil off, and it's going to finish in the oven without the foil, and that's how it's going to get that delicious golden brown that everyone looks for.
All right, bada bing, bada boom, and we got a lot more coming your way from the Fox 43 kitchen because our Easter meal is not done yet. The Olivia's crew are going to feed you well and a drink as well. That's coming up in just a bit.